All right.
All right.
We're live. We'll give it a second. Make sure it catches up with the interwebs. Jump!
Jump.
Jump!
Hey,
Whoa!
jump.
Oh, I got the notification.
Hey, Julie and Ussa just went live on Twitch.
Whoop whoop! Chloe's in the house.
Ever faithful.
Ever faithful. Probably my favorite watcher. Yeah. She's giving Bubble Wums a run for his money, that's for sure.
Look, there he is. Oh, man, Wums. She beat you to it. She's here first.
Jump. Jump. Jump.
What up, boys?
Wee.
Jump.
Dang you anyways, kid.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what? Chloe's becoming so faithful, she might get mod status
Oh,
soon.
yeah, we do need a moderator.
Yeah, we have been wanting one of those for a
For a
while.
while now. We just haven't had any good candidates.
No.
That's all the ingredients.
I got a notification. Hold on. Two Beers Plays Live. We're such nerds. We subscribe to our own stuff so we get our own notifications.
Hey,
Hey,
it's important.
pretty sure we were the first subscribers to the channel. First.
I'm like, okay, my wife's subscribed, I'm subscribed. Who else do I know? We're at 149. It's got to be one person and be like, hey, subscribe, please.
For real.
Once you log in, I'll do it for
I'll
you.
do it for you.
This is premeditated.
Premeditated.
Here, let me move this over here where we're not like,
Yeah, it looks weird. Oh, that's so much better.
yeah.
Yeah. And you don't think that, like, that slight angle would make it look so off, but it does. Like, just
Yeah.
your head a little bit that way. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Two Birds Say. Episode 3.
Episode 3.
That's all the ingredients.
Start it.
Start.
So,
Yes.
I went and saw King Arthur last night.
How old did you like it?
On a... I don't know. I kind of feel about King Arthur the way I felt about Power Rangers.
Wait. Do you see the Power Rangers movie?
I did.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, well, anyway. It's not... If you go see... Woo! Indiana... Oh, the Indiana Jones. That is impressive.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you're at 150 now. Yeah.
Crumb,
Way to go,
thank you.
Crummy.
That's one of my students.
God, playing this thing wood killing stuff. I don't know what that means.
Chloe likes to cosplay.
Oh, cosplay, not codplay. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I like fish as much as the next guy. But anyway, if you're big into like literature and Arthurian legends, it's gonna make you cringe because there are big inconsistencies with the original legends. But I had a blast watching it.
Yes.
I mean, I was like, this is really cool.
Okay, there's somebody like me who's just like, Sword and Stone's my favorite Disney movie.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm gonna go.
Dude.
I'm gonna go watch this.
Emily had a great idea. Excuse me. And I'm slightly under the weather, so if I sound like garbage, I'm sorry. She said we need to do this thing where we do
That's all the ingredients I need.
only spoilers,
Thanks a lot.
where we establish with our people.
Yeah.
All right, like if we'd have done it this week, we'd have been like, all right, Friday, King Arthur comes out. We're all gonna go watch it. It doesn't matter what time, just watch it Friday night. Saturday, we're gonna do a stream, and we're just gonna full on discuss it. We're not going to be spoiler free. We're just going to be like, did you see the thing when he did the thing and the thing and the thing? And we could just do that. Because she said so many people are so focused on being spoiler free. What if you
Well-
just had a forum to where people could be like, I saw this and it was amazing. And, you know, stuff like that.
There's a guy that I watch that does movie reviews, and what he does, I'm gonna see if I can kind of pull it off on the fly here. Copy that. Let's see. We'll insert an image. Can we do? We'll just do King.
Okay, you can do this.
Okay, so I need to download it real quick. But what he does
Can I do
is cool. He has this video kind of cut down the half, and the first half he'll do spoiler free, and then the second half he will do with spoilers, but to kind of show,
But she's sad though.
you know, because some people will like to skip forward and back, and where did that go to? Show and
Your
folder.
downloads?
Oh no, oh no.
No, documents.
Why did it go to your D&D books?
I don't know. Here we
Sorry.
go.
That's the one you use most often.
No, wait, not when.
Yeah. there it
Okay,
is.
so here's the image. So he'll be talking about it, and it'll be in this corner, and then it's like, now we're moving it over here, and now this is the spoiler part.
Okay.
So when people are like skimming through and like looking,
At
trying
the
to,
stream
he knows like,
thumbnail?
oh, the thing's in the right hand side, so this must be the spoiler part.
spoiler
Don't let me go
part.
that far.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this up here while we're talking about it.
Might as well.
And Claire, you
I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
I did too. But I made the big mistake because I've been looking forward to this movie for so long. I made the mistake of just being antsy and going to the first showing I could go to, which was 3D,
Ah.
which was a huge mistake.
No.
Because there's
That's
nothing
not
great in there. 3D is horrible to begin with. And I forgot because I've told myself I'm not watching 3D movies and I haven't watched them in years. I think the last one I watched was Beowulf, which I was in Savannah when that came out.
That was a long time
And
ago.
that was like one of the first 3D movies, and I was just like, no, this is not for me. Because the whole time I've got the glasses on, I feel like everything's darker and just a little out of focus. And I was like, this is horrible. So I want to
Gives
go.
me a headache.
Yeah, I was getting a headache. I was
Like,
getting
I'm so focused on trying to see how awesome it is that I'm like this the whole time, and then my
Right.
head hurts so bad.
Yeah. So,
Draw the sword in stone.
yeah,
Yeah, draw that.
draw that.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm not her dad.
What, baby?
I think Claire switched her game, so I'm trying to explain to her that's my turn.
Okay. When she gets done with this one, when you get done with that one, Claire, it's Nome's turn, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. Anyway, so I made the mistake, and I want to watch it and not 3D because I felt like I missed out a lot on like the visual beauty of this
It was
movie
gorgeous.
because I was just like this the whole time, and it was just like blurry, and it was a horrible experience. But I was like, the whole time I was thinking, if this wasn't in 3D, man, I'd be loving it.
Yeah, exactly. And it was so good. It was a very interesting take. Some stuff I liked, some stuff I didn't. Like, I'm an English teacher, so excuse me. Still getting over my crud. But I'm an English teacher, so like I'm big into literature, especially Arthurian legends. British literature is like my bread and butter. I love it. It's the best thing ever to me. So I've read just about every Arthurian legend there is, excluding the ones that Tolkien wrote. And so I go in there and I'm like, all right, cool. What up, Grandpa? So he makes my eyes water. It's not good.
No,
it's really
not.
not.
It's such a gimmick. Like
What I want is I want that 3D that Disney World does.
I've never been to Disney World.
Oh, we need to go on vacation, Travis, to Disney World.
We
'Cause you
should
know
do-
what's opening up?
We should do a special
Star Wars World.
Two Beards play go to Disney.
Two Beards vacay.
Two Beards vacay.
Two Beards vacay.
Oh,
Yep. But yeah, there were some parts in it to where I was like, that's far from the story, and that does. But at the same time, when it was over, I was like, ooh, based on what I know, I've already got a theory for when the next movie's gonna be about.
yeah. See, I don't have all that back knowledge like you do.
I read too much.
No.
I read so much.
How
Well, I
much
guess
have
it's
you?
kind of my job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much have you actually been reading for personal pleasure since you started teaching?
Oh, actually, if for personal pleasure, very little.
Very little.
Very little. It's a lot of work reading, but I still enjoy it because.
Here. I don't know. Don't ask.
Burn. But yeah, not a lot of personal reading. I do try to do it, especially in the summertime. I make myself read for pleasure, and I know that kind of defeats the purpose if you're making yourself do it. But I like to designate like an hour of reading every day. Like I get up, have coffee, and while I'm having coffee with my first hour of my day, I'm reading something. And it could be something that I've already read, something I haven't read, just to keep that love of reading going. Ugh. But you guys ready for post-spring cleaning? Yo. What up, Cameron?
Cameroon.
We're going to get a new car. What are we talking about? I feel like I missed a conversation. I love The Hobbit. Dude, The Hobbit is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
I've actually one of my secret wants is to semi be a voice actor
Yeah.
and like do like audiobooks and stuff.
Oh, you would be good at that. I feel like.
And I've thought of just like recording myself reading and doing almost like a podcast of it, like Had Reads or something like that. I don't know. And The Hobbit was like the first one that popped into my mind because I love The Hobbit. It's so good. It's so. It's all the best parts of the Lord of the Rings without all the garbage. And when I say garbage, I mean time killers. You know, yes, we get it. You walked from here to here. Did that really need 50 pages? You know? The dang killer. Bumblebombs has been trying to get me to read this King Killer Chronicles. I have no idea what it's about.
I've got the first book.
Oh, you
It's
got
good.
it? Yeah, that's
And
two
you
now.
can borrow it.
Hey, Jesse!
Yeah, Jesse on a different account.
Yeah, Mr. L the Green Thunder. That's a great
That's
name.
a next D&D character.
Mr. L the Green Thunder. Jeez. That's what's up.
Ugh.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to read. And there's a lot of books that I've read that I would love to recommend for people, but some of them I can't. Because when I grew up, my mother was a librarian. Also big against censorship. So she was like, if you're reading, you should be able to read absolutely whatever you want. So when I was little, there was no filter for me. So I was like, here's a book, I'm going to read it. My mom didn't bat an eye. She was like, he's reading a book. Don't care.
Right.
So I came across some really good literature, but it's not like I can be like, hey, child, read this. Because it's more adult. And when I say adult, I don't mean like 50 Shades of ooh. I mean like adult content, you know, grittier themes.
Yeah. Like situations that adults would have to deal with
That children would not.
Right.
Yes.
Or have the maturity level to fully comprehend consequences and life choices and
And all that, yeah. Super Paper Mario. That's why my name is this now. Oh, Mr. Al the Green Thunder. I love Paper Mario. That was
so
a good game. Both of them.
Yeah.
Some guys, some Let's Players I've been watching have been doing the 1,000-Year Door, but they kind of laxed off from it. And that's the biggest...
I played that. I didn't get all the way through it either, though.
My thing is...
Woo!
150.
150.
Super happy. But yeah, my OCD, like, once I start a project, I want to finish it.
Yeah. See, I don't know what it is. Like, I'll get really into a book, and I've done this with so many books. I'll get really into it and get about halfway through, and then my attention will just wander off to something else. And I'm like, I didn't finish it. I did that with the Harry Potter series. I got to The Prisoner of Azkaban and started reading that, got halfway through, and have not completed the series yet.
Oh, well. Yeah, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Chloe said that's our catchphrase. Not a sponsor.
I'll slip off camera from now on. Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Hello?
Is that me?
Oh, someone buzzed. That wasn't me?
I
I don't know.
don't know. I got an email from Domino's. Quit talking. Quit talking to me, Domino's.
Just stay. No. I don't like the 1,000-Year Door. Am I a bad person? Nah. Not really.
No.
I mean, I could see where it's like, it's good. But then again, it's sort of like that forced sequel that you never really wanted.
Yeah. What about I feel like all Paper Marios are a sequel to the actual Mario RPG.
RPG, yeah.
Yeah, which was fantastic.
It was really good.
That'd be a good emulator game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write that down. That's why I love doing what we do on here, because it's like there's no shortage of things that you could do. Because there's so many video games.
Yeah, and as much fun as I've been having with Mario Kart, last stream I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of getting burnt out. That's all I've done this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is I played.
You played
2
a
hours
lot of
Mario
Mario Kart. A lot of Mario Kart.
But
that's kind of what you do. You kind of grab something and you're like, I want to play this until it falls apart in my hands. and that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Wums doesn't like Final Fantasy.
I haven't been able to get in Final Fantasy either. I've tried several different versions of it, but the pace of the turn-based thing, it's not my thing.
See, maybe I'm just different, but I love the whole we're fighting. It's your turn, then it's your turn, then it's your turn. Maybe that's the D&D player in me.
Maybe.
It kind of appeals to me in that manner. But like the new ones where it's like all willy-nilly and there's no real turns and you're just sort of running around. It's like a combination of RPG and button mashing, and I don't feel like it fits very well. But yeah, freaking Cloud, man. I'm going to play that remake.
Oh.
I'm going
I
to play
might even play that.
I'm going to play that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And if it goes well, maybe they'll redo others.
Hopefully. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't
But then again, that's kind of the only one I want them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest I'm like, whatever. I hate the combat system. Which combat system? We were talking about.
Oh. Okay. Well, first, I'm not going to actually play the video, but I was going to show you. This is Chloe.
Oh.
I'm going to try to get a somewhat flattering thumbnail. Anyway, okay, so this is the cosplay, and I'm only showing this because you have it public on
Yeah, so we assume it's okay.
on the YouTube. So anyway, awesome Naruto cosplay.
I wish I knew more about Naruto. I know that the line through the Leaf Village thing means that they're no longer part of that, right?
Yeah, that specific one, there is an episode where you see that happening, but yeah, that's kind of like the banished look. What am I looking for? No, over here. There we go.
Yeah.
But I had a couple people last night telling me about a certain Pokemon D&D game that got played.
Yeah, it got played.
You want to explain how that works? Because I was super jealous.
All right, so we're also babysitting.
Yeah. Let them have a little bit more time, and
Yeah.
then she'll give it up.
Just need to get them their own MacBooks, Travis. That's the thing about raising gamer children. When they take after dad, there's only so many video games in the house.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see, though. Like, no joke. Seeing... Because it's so weird, because, you know, when we were that age... They're right over here, by the way. That's why we're looking over there.
Yeah.
I are sad? Why are sad? You should be. It was awesome. But yeah, like, when we were that young and all we wanted to do was playing video games, our parents thought there was something wrong with us. Like, all I want to do is sit inside and play on their video games.
Yeah. And not only our I don't know, my parents were cool with it, like, but even like the grandparents, even the older generation, man, it was just kind of like, I had a Ninja Turtle like I had the Ninja Turtles. I was big in the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid, and I had all the movies 1, 2, and 3 in the shiny.
I just realized how shiny my head is.
And I had them on VHS, and my grandparents, whatever, I brought them over, and I was going to watch them because I stayed at my grandparents on the weekend.
Right.
And they took them and put them on the shelf and wouldn't let me watch them because of how violent they were.
Whatever.
Yeah. And anyway, it's just kind of like, what? Like,
Ugh.
I don't get it.
I was forced to have an hour of outside time. Dude, they made me go outside all the time. Like, I could only have an hour of inside time. Oh, man.
I didn't have that issue. I loved being outside.
I liked being outside to an extent.
Like, they usually had to
But that's kind of
yell for me whenever the sun started going down.
Once I had like friends and stuff, I was whatever. I was big into riding bikes and stuff like that.
yeah.
Did that for hours and hours and hours, and that's when they had like, it gets dark, you better be home rule. For some unknown reason, I have 3 subs with 0 videos. Why do I have subs?
Because your name, Mr.
Yeah, Mr. L the Green Thunder. They just know that the gold is coming.
Yeah.
They are ready. We'll raid you, Beard Bomb.
Beard bomb. Hashtag beard bomb.
Hashtag Beard Bomb. That still blows my mind about that happening.
Yeah.
The raid.
Yeah. Mittens, the guy, was like on there last night, and when I was about to get off, he's like, all right, who's ready for a raid? I'm like, come on, guys, let's go raid somebody. I'm like, Not there yet. Not there yet.
There yet. Yeah. I mean,
You know, we get like 1,000 subs, and I get a pretty good following whenever we stream. And be like, yeah, we could do that. My cock subscribe. Thank
woo,
you.
Minecraft.
I can hear the ding, ding, in my ear.
And the guy on the buffalo, so good.
Yeah. I'm going to end up making like a custom bearded GIF for that.
Oh yeah. Exclusive Luigi channel. I too like bread.
Um,
Throw up a picture of a baguette. Oh yeah. Oh man. The heck are we talking about?
sexy breads, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm just curious now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, Wayne Wild like exclusively raids channels. It's weird. It's not weird if it helps me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
lots of breads.
yeah, we're going to stay away from that.
She's not giving it to me.
Okay. Just wait your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try something here. I want to try it here. We'll do a text.
All right, we're playing with stuff. Dirt.
Don't spoil it.
Dirt. Thunder. It's more threatening than lightning.
All right. Would you guys do me a favor? Go Google this word right here. I'm gonna put it on Trey's chest. It'll make your day so much brighter.
This stream is brought to you by the word dirt.
Today's stream is brought
By the letter D.
It's a thing now.
Go Google dirt. It will make you laugh.
Still mess with that file.
Yeah. But yeah, there are two kinds of dirds in this world, and they're both great. Oh man, farting lightning gaming.
Hey, farting lightning gaming. Oh my goodness.
Hey, we're named Two Beards Play. Well, maybe we can talk. Dude.
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 Yeah. I forget where I saw that online. I think Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah, Rhett and Link did it.
Yeah,
where
I
they
was
had
like-
this thing where they're like, don't Google,
And
but it's always something great. It really
Yeah.
is.
yeah, I've watched your stuff a lot in the past, but I've just recently subscribed to it, and I'm like, why have I not been subscribed to Good Mythical Morning?
Good Mythical Morning is
And
good.
yeah, they threw that up there, and I was like, Dirt, what is Dirt? What is this?
Because that was the episode that they had Linkin Park on, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, that was a good episode. I was
That
like,
was
dude,
a-
Linkin Park,
Yeah.
good for them, man. Darn you, beards. I chortled.
What's a chortle?
Like where you're like,
All right, so
My dad
Pokemon
made
D&D.
yeah. So I was looking it up. Wums pitched me the idea because the campaign that we had going was kind of like wrapping itself up. People were not really invested. In fact, my players were downright getting on my nerves at times. And they knew. So one day Wums, we weren't playing because there was only like him and one other person there, and so he pitched me the idea of doing a Pokemon D&D. And I was like, how does that even work? And we looked up some stuff, and there was a lot of stuff on there for 3.5.
Yeah.
But it was still like half finished. And I'm like, well, if I do this, I don't want to do 3.5. I want to do 5th edition. So I started putting together my own stuff, going off of rules and just sort of tweaking it here and there.
Yeah.
And I got some loose rules, some loose character creation. Come to find out... what up, Wayne? Come to find out that someone has actually taken the first gen Pokemon, the first 151, and given them 5th edition D&D stats. So I just used that and said, that's half the work done right there. So I'd use that, and we just sort of went from there. And we've been like alpha testing it. So as we play, we're kind of coming up with rules that would work. Wums has been a big help because he's like, we could do this and it would work. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, and it's been going kind of well. The only issue is that anytime we do anything with our tabletop group, everyone wants to be a part of it. So right now we've got 7 people doing it, and that's a big sample size for starting out a new tabletop thing. But it seems to be working so far. I mean, I don't know. The people that play it can probably tell you more about it. I just know it from the Pokemonster's perspective. But yeah, I like it. Like, I'd like to put you through a run of it and see how you like it.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I forget, Wams or some other studio viewers that was on here was like, yeah, and I got Pikachu or something as my starter. I was like, you have a starter?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I want a starter Pokemon.
You get a starter Pokemon, and depending on how many I got was how many starters we were going to have, and we ended up, when we first got going, I'm going to get a dumb dress for 6 weeks, I'm just happy to get to go.
Good luck.
Such a scene kid. Anyway. Alright, have fun. We'll see you later, maybe. You guys are awesome. How does that mean I can be mine? What? Oh. Well, anyway, you're awesome, Mr. L, the Green Thunder.
Bum, bum, bum.
But yeah, like, I was going to do a different amount of starters depending on how many people we had. And we ended up having 6. And I thought about, well, I'll just put 2 of every starter. 2 Charmanders, 2 Bulbasaurs, 2 Squirtles. But I'm like, that's boring. So I threw in some other, like, first evolution Pokemon that would make sense logistically to be a starter.
Okay, you've been on there for a little bit. Now let's switch it up, baby girl.
Switch it up.
Just go ahead and let Claire play, and whenever she plays for a little bit, we'll switch it back up, and you can play again.
Yep.
Thank you, Nana May.
When this game is over, can I play it then?
No, because you've played 2 or 3 games.
I already played 1.
Did you?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I switched it up, and they ended up having the options of Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, but I also threw in Pikachu, and I needed 2 more, so I threw in Abra and Machop.
Oh, yeah.
And the kid that really wanted Abra got Abra. He was so excited, but the stats was like the only thing Abra knows is teleport. So he was like, I can't do anything really. So we kind of came up with the spot because they had a good idea, and you know me, rule of cool. So that's what we did. So I said, he was like, can I teleport above the enemy and drop on him? And I'm like, there's no reason why you can't. So he did like a D4 of damage because he fell on a Pokemon.
So how does it work? Like, so I guess you're just battling Pokemon like you normal Pokemon games do, and then like the Pokemon have attacks and AC and hit points.
Yeah, the Pokemon have AC. Like, here, I'll pull up the thing I'm using and kind of give you an idea. And maybe we'll even show it on here, and we can give credit to the person that did this because it's so good. Pokemon. You know, the Korean knockoff. Pokemon. Yeah, here it is. Let me pull it up. Where's the file? Here it is. Oh, Unearth.com. That makes perfect sense.
This is...
Yeah, and they made it look like legit.
Yeah, this is like really well done.
Yeah, so like for example, if you want to throw that up, we can show everybody. Do you ever live stream D&D? I think that would be cool to watch. We actually used to live stream some D&D, and it kind of got... See, the thing is, we would want to play longer than a stream lasts. Like, we would play D&D for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Like 5, 6 hours.
And then we tried to break it up into videos, and that became difficult as well. Use teleport. I aren't too. I have no idea what's going on in the chat right now.
Yeah, sometimes.
The chat's its own entity now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not opposed to the idea of doing more D&D stuff, but it's going to have to be more condensed, I think, you know? But anyway, over here. If you look here, like, this is a Pokemon stat for, like, say, a Bulbasaur. It's got an armor class that's just established from what this person came up with. And so far, this works really well. Like, the Bulbasaur has a 13. It's got 22 hit points, or you could roll for its hit points. What I was doing is when they encountered a wild Pokemon, have some things we could talk on sometimes. It's okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
So I would give them, like, if they encountered a wild Pokemon, they would just have the average hit points, and then after they caught them and start leveling them up, then they roll to add more HP. So after a Bulbasaur gets a level, he would roll a D6 plus 8, and that would get added to his thing.
Gotcha.
He wouldn't do 4d6 every time, because then that starts getting ridiculous. And they got speed, they got stats all right there. Different things, resistances, vulnerabilities. The language is always Pokemon. And then they've got a CR. And then they've got attacks as well. And it tells you what all the attacks do. And it's pretty cool. And like if you come over here and say compare him to his Venusaur section.
His CR. Ooh,
CR is 11. You jump from 1/2 to 11. So yeah, it's a significant jump. And Ivysaur is a 2. So the idea is that once you get to this level, it's a really strong Pokemon.
That's great. So how does it evolve? And I guess you just get experience for your Pokemon if they win battles?
Yeah, this is part of the rules that I've kind of had to come up with. What I've done is that when you get experience, because you see it also has an amount of experience you get.
Yeah. Now is that for capturing it or defeating it?
Defeating it.
Okay, so like if you're fighting against Bulbasaur and you defeated Bulbasaur, you get 100 XP.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And Discord or stream we could talk on. We don't have Discord.
No.
No.
Not a public one.
Yeah. So like the way experience works is that you have an experience pool, and you spend experience to level up your trainer or your Pokemon. I think the rule we came up with is that to level up a Pokemon, it costs 1,000 experience, and to level up your trainer, it costs like 5,000 experience. Because the whole thing, and what some people were asking were like, well, doesn't that mean I could just dump everything into one Pokemon and make it super powerful? Yes, but the rule that we established was you can't control a Pokemon whose level or whose CR is higher than your level. So, like, if you're level 1 and you get your Bulbasaur and you're like, I'm going to dump all my XP into my Bulbasaur. Boom! It's a Venusaur! And I haven't even beat the first gym yet. Well, now your Venusaur's not going to listen to you.
Right.
And you're not a good enough trainer. So, that's kind of how it balances out there. Wums could manage the Discord. I feel like we got a pretty good presence.
What's that now?
Bum said he could manage the Discord. I don't know what Discord is.
Discord. Okay, I actually have a Discord, and I've got a Two Beards Play Discord set up, but I use it for personal things. And all Discord is Two Beards Play. Okay, and it's just got, you can make channels, and people like, there's few people in the Discord, and then you just like, oh, I'm playing Rust. I'm gonna hop in the Rust channel, and then whoever's playing Rust with me can play, or text channels. They can make their own channels inside there and have their own conversations.
Okay.
So it's basically like a voice and a text chat that our fans could be in and do their own thing while we're not streaming or whatever they want to do.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, it's something I wouldn't mind doing in the future.
When we have a decent amount of people.
Right.
I mean, we got a decent amount of people, more than we've ever had before, but I feel like that's a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
We'll talk Bumblewums. We'll talk.
Yeah.
What grade is Bumblewums in?
He is a sophomore about to be a junior.
Okay.
So close.
I just started.
But Eden Claire just started, baby. Let Eden Claire play a little bit longer.
No,
Yes.
Eden Claire just played a game.
I don't care.
It was not
No, man, look at
a
me.
long game.
Look at me. Eden Claire's playing right now. I'll let you know when it's your turn, okay? All right. So.
But yeah, that's kind of, and this is all 151 of the first gen.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being totally honest here, first gen all the way.
Yeah. And I had somebody ask me last night in the stream what my favorite Pokemon is, and I could not.
Oh, that's hard.
That is so hard.
That is hard. I really like Arcanine.
Arcanine's cool.
Yeah, scroll down.
Like, I don't want to be cliche, but like Pikachu.
Pikachu's good.
And
Raichu's good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a favorite Pokemon. Like, one Pokemon's unfair to ask. What you should ask is, who's your dream team? Like, if you could get a team, if it's your Pokemon team, who would you have? And I know that one.
Yeah. I would have to like look through them all and kind of remember what I had.
I kind of remember from back in the day when I was playing a whole bunch of Pokemon.
Yeah. I know I always had Mankey and Primate, Primate.
Yeah.
Here's Growlithe.
And that's Arcanine.
Yeah,
he was pretty cool.
Wait, why is Arcanine only a challenge level 3? I feel like he'd be higher.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I feel like there are some inaccuracies. Because that's not very big, considering you don't come across Arcanine just everywhere in the games.
Right. I always had him Machamp.
Yeah. I would never get
Gyarados.
I would never get the ones that you had to trade to evolve because I didn't have anyone to trade with.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, done with that one. Yeah, but my team was like Raichu, Arcanine, Gengar.
Usually had Gengar.
Who else would I have?
I always had a.
I think I had a Lapras. Who am I forgetting? Oh my gosh. A Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados.
I think I'm missing. I haven't said my ground type yet. I can't remember. I'd have to double check and think on it. But yeah, like the artwork in this document is impressive. I mean, I know they just kind of like put Pokemon pictures in there, but they made it look pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks like a monster manual for Pokemon. Oh my gosh, go back up to Magikarp real fast. Look at that.
Challenge Ring 0. Splash. Each enemy must take a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw or feel bad for this Pokemon as it splashes helplessly. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
But then it jumps to this. It jumps from a 0 to a 22.
You can't jump on.
Jeez.
And then Eevee stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good, and I've got some more stuff to hammer out on it. Hello, Mittens. So, Snorlax was a good one.
Yeah.
And of course, they've got the Pokemon Go symbols in there. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's going pretty well. Come a way to catch the legendaries. I have not come up with a way for that yet because we just got started and I'm kind of using Fire Red as a skeletal framework for the story.
Yeah.
So they are so far from that happening. I'm going to cross that bridge when I come to it.
Yeah.
But it's going good so far. They've gotten some things. It was really funny because I'm kind of mixing in D&D and Pokemon stuff together. So they get to Viridian City right after they beat their rivals and whatnot, and they go into the Pokemart, and I'm like, the guy behind the counter is like, "Hey, you're from Pallet Town? Professor Oak ordered this. Take it back to him." And the kids were like, "I'm gonna try to persuade him to pay us in Pokeballs." And they did it. They rolled high enough to where they got paid 2 Pokeballs each to take the package back. And I was like, why not, man?
That's funny.
But it was pretty cool. We've been kind of developing story stuff along the way as well. And when they go to Professor Oak to get their starter, the original Professor Oak has retired, and he's just kind of sitting there doing research.
Yeah.
The new Professor Oak is Gary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are they going to have to fight Ash eventually down?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The thing that we're running into is that they want to throw like Pokemon rules at me, and I'm like, guys, you got to realize this isn't just Pokemon. This is D&D as well, and if it doesn't fit, I'm not gonna let it fit. Because they were like, well, but according to this, at this level, I should be able to learn this attack, and I'm like, guys, calm down. This is for fun. I'm not saying you won't learn more attacks, but calm down.
So let her do it, baby.
I feel like that window is super bright.
Yeah. Let me see if
Let me fiddle with it.
Can you tilt them up?
Yeah, the other way.
Yeah. I feel like it helped a little bit.
Let me try to make sure it's all the way down. Eh, well, a little better, maybe. Ugh. Hey, that wasn't me. It was totally you.
Talking about the getting on the phone and looking at the booze.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was, but I stopped. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on, and I'm enjoying it. It's cool to kind of come up with something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd like to do that with you guys one day. See what you think of it.
Yeah, I got.
And so, hold on. Let's give credit to this person before we go. Like, scroll down just a little.
They're here, Canesville, or yeah.
Yeah, Canis Wolfman 24 is who came up with that document.
Right, John.
Yeah, Canis Wolfman 24. So, if you ever come across them, or Canis, if you see this, thanks for making that. That is awesome. I've really enjoyed using it. Please make more.
Doesn't matter. She can still play.
So now we need to talk about what our favorite dirt is.
Oh.
It would be cool if after the Elite Four, Ash was the champion. It's an idea. They also threw out the idea that Red is the champion. Oh my god, look at these things.
These are great.
Oh man. The Doge yellow one is really good.
Where's my options here? I want my hover zoom. Oh well. Yeah, no, these are
dirds.
fantastic.
These are dirds.
Yeah, that was a good one. These are
And
really
there's the reverse dirt.
The reverse dirt.
Yeah.
Bird head, dog body. Would that be a bog, maybe?
A bog?
Yeah, because dirt.
Yeah. Dirt, yeah. And
Dog
this is a bog.
with
When is the next Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream?
Okay, look at this one.
Oh my goodness. What is it's a floating
It's adorable and creepy at the same time.
See that's sort of like a Pokemon. World War 3 stratted today. It ends October 13. What?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, look at that barn owl one.
Ooh.
Look at that bog. I like bog. Bog is good. But yeah, this is what that was.
This is not a dirt.
That is not a dirt. That's people bored in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
it's interesting.
See, elephant and bird.
Oh, look at that. Alert.
Alert. That one's just terrifying.
Oh god, it's like a snapping turtle on a pit bull.
A tog, maybe.
A tog.
Anyway.
Or a dirtle.
Dirtle. I like dirtle.
That sounds like a D&D monster. A dirtle. Until the dog birds attack.
This is true. Oh, look at that one. That one's majestic.
Oh, dang. This is great. See, that's just wrong. Cats eat birds. Why would you put their heads on birds?
I don't know. Aw. I bet he's
a
crowing.
It's a chihuahua. Level 20 Dirtle.
Oh.
A snapping pit. Oh, man. This is fun. This is way more fun than it should be, probably.
Yeah. Oh. There's no picture one, but if there was a rooster head on a poodle, it'll be a cockadoodle poodle.
Or a cockadoodle poo.
Oh, what's going on here? This one looks very ornate. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm looking at, really.
This is where it goes. No, in that orange bucket.
No, that's
No.
not even trying hard.
Look.
It's weird. Like, even stuff like this, there's an art form to it.
Yeah,
Wait, we need to get the dog.
Anyway, that was the dude.
Ball. No.
the dirt.
Dude. Dude. Oh, wee.
Oh man, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch the news. It's too depressing.
Mittens likes to spam chat.
Oh. Makes sense.
Oh man.
You get 38 dollars.
Sup, Akuma?
Akuma Atada.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, somebody asked about the Mario Kart thing.
Yep.
That's not a bow for your head.
Oh, Mario Kart, where'd you go? Who asked? When is the next Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream? Mittens, I don't know.
We were talking earlier about how you're kind of getting burnt out.
Yeah, getting a little burnt out on it. It's all I've done this week. I want to switch it up because I know if I'm getting burnt out on it, that's going to start showing in my streams.
Mm-hmm.
And so the question is, I don't know what I'm going to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Because we've got stuff planned for the summer, but summertime needs to get here before we can do that. Because
Right.
we need time to do it. I might get to run the two birds Discord. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. We've got some people in the running for that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what would you play?
I don't know.
Oh, man. This is where we have to start, like, thinking about buying another video game.
I didn't know that.
Oh, darn.
Oh, fine. We'll buy a video game, I guess. That's why we need to set up a P.O. box and have people just send us video games.
Looney. Looney in the chat.
Board games on Twitch.
Board games on Twitch.
No.
Let me see what I got on Steam. I don't know.
Oh, we're going to pull out the Steam account. Actually, I had a buddy of mine share his Steam account with me, so I have a gob ton of stuff on my Steam.
That's cool.
But I don't have the software to do this like you do.
Whoa! You got $24.
I probably need to fix that.
And they got Spike Joy.
Who's the better beard? I mean, I think that's obvious. So, what do you have over there?
We got some Skyrim Special Edition.
Some Skyrim.
No, tap the touch.
Oh, did I ever tell you about my Dice Plays idea?
Dice plays?
The Dice Plays.
No.
You take a game like Skyrim. Skyrim. Ugh, my sinuses are jacking with me. I'm gonna borrow your dice.
That's fine. Good luck opening it.
God, this is difficult. Why is this so difficult?
Because I don't want him to fall out.
Oh, I got you. All right. So, let's say you're playing Skyrim, and you basically let the dice pick everything. You just facilitate. So when you're going and you create your character, say there's like 12 race options, you grab your D12, roll it. 9. We're an Argonian.
Gotcha.
And you just sort of let the dice pick every little aspect. And when you're playing, you could be like, do I help this person? Evens, yes. Odds, no. Even, we're going to go do this quest. It has the potential to go really far, but it also has the potential to end very quickly. So, I don't know. That was just an idea I had.
Yeah. I feel like it's just like a coin flip for everything, like yes or no.
Yeah, it that's eventually what it does get into. That's why I don't think I ever followed through, but who knows?
I've looked at the tabletop simulator. It's pretty interesting. I could do some Stardew Valley. That I haven't really got to jump into too much, and I've been wanting to play it.
I'm wanting to play that too.
Yeah, got that.
Because from what I've seen, some Let's Plays of it, there's like a whole cave you can go down and mine and do stuff
cave
like
is
that.
awesome.
I'm like, this seems way more involved than just a little
Farm
simulator.
No, it
you know?
is. There's like this whole thing that's got like, I don't know. Everybody I've talked to compares it to Harvest Moon, and I've never played a Harvest Moon game before.
I played very little Harvest Moon, but it does remind me of that.
But this big thing that they have that kind of like definitely brings it outside just like a basic farming simulator is one of the things you want to do in the main town. There's an old town hall that's been like dilapidated, it's fallen in, and you kind of take on the task of restoring it. But there's these little tiny, I wouldn't say aliens, but these little ball creatures that come in there, and you kind of basically bring them stuff. And every time you bring them stuff, something happens. And they're definitely like not of this world, whatever that
Right.
means. But that really like just kind of like, oh, well, there's something more going on here, and so it's really cool. And the mine, it's got levels. So
yeah, and you go down
whenever
the
you're
levels.
breaking up rocks, you have a chance of finding a ladder under it, and you go down to the next level. And I think every 10 or every 5 levels, it's kind of like a checkpoint, so you can take the elevator and go down the furthest you've gone, by 5s.
Right.
And there's achievements for getting to like level 200 or something in the mine. And the deeper you go, obviously, the harder the monsters are, and the more rare loot you
Stuff
find.
is, yeah. But yeah, that seems. Hello, Femi Adenji.
Yeah, Femi.
Femi. But yeah, that seems like a very stream-friendly game.
Oh, it is.
Like, you got 2 hours. Let's just go up here and do stuff, chat with people while it's going on. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So that's on the list. I want to look into the Minecraft thing, because if I could play Minecraft,
Was that a knock on your door?
I'll go check. But if I could play Minecraft with people
Yeah.
on the stream, I think that would be a blast.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be totally fun. Ridiculously fun.
Oh, great.
Stream's
Stream's ruined. Kote's here.
Hi.
Known as what on the internet?
Jackal.
Jackal. That's it.
Subscribe for Kote.
Subscribe for Kote.
You can get a chair from the kitchen.
Yeah. Kinda hover. Rivals of Ether. We'll be getting multiplayer. Stardew Valley will get multiplayer.
Oh, well, that would be cool. I'm totally down for multiplayer.
Multiplayer anything.
What?
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, do it.
Be like, sort of like, I can imagine it being like Terraria,
Terraria.
because it's a very 2D side-scrolly
Yeah.
kind of thing, and that's multiplayer.
Yep.
Yeah. Welcome, guest beard Kote.
Woo!
I do have a beard.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. Proud of you. Sometimes we have to break out the fake beards.
Yeah.
True.
Except I've always been lazy, so I've always had a beard. It's not like a on purpose beard though.
You do not strive for beard.
No,
it just
no.
happens.
Your beards are like intended and it has work to it. Mine is like I don't feel like using
Shaving.
a razor
Yeah.
or even scissors for that matter.
Yeah. Want to be a guest beard? Grow a beard. Oh.
Oh.
He actually can grow a pretty decent one.
It gets a little rough. Like it sucks. because when-
Odillion? What's up? That's a new name. I haven't seen you in there.
Yeah.
Demon and angel. Like you have the Japanese name for demon and the like Latin name for angel.
Yeah. Pretty clever.
Listen, we don't need that level of intelligence in a two-beard sage stream.
I'm sorry. It's just
I was having trouble enough pronouncing it. I don't need your Greek meanings right
Kermit
there.
says 3 beards play confirmed.
No, that's going to be in development limbo forever. Just
Forever, yeah.
wait.
Yeah, we're going to promise it for 15 years and then never really get around to it.
Yeah.
Oh, like StarCraft 2.
Oh, no, someone said it. Someone finally said it.
I was thinking Half-Life 3.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well,
Anyway,
StarCraft 2 actually
like, I
came
love
out.
how we all have that game that we have been promised for years and never gotten.
Well, StarCraft 2 finally came out, but it was basically StarCraft 1. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Well,
well, we
I
lived
feel
up to
like-
the promise.
StarCraft 1 was good, so why are we doing another one?
That's
are we
actually
doing?
kind of what
What are
happened
we
because
doing
they
here?
I think, just recently released the
HD
HD
remake
version of StarCraft. Yeah.
1, yeah.
I know. It's like StarCraft 2's sales were shit, so let's try one again.
I'm playing chat. It's my favorite game. First one to get the Tidmer. To guest beard. You're the first person to ever get that, says Akuma. So if you have a Twitter, we do not have a Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. I should have a Twitter,
Yeah.
but it just seems.
Portal
so
3.
dangerous. Oh yeah.
Portal
could
3 would be a
join.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be 2.5
I just
beards
missed.
play.
I missed the gravity gun from Half-Life.
that was
I don't
fun.
think I ever
Hey,
played
if you-
Half-Life.
If you miss Half-Life, you should download Gary's mod.
Yeah. Well, Gary's mod is so crazy. I don't even know where to start with that one.
I feel like we could get in there and make some havoc. Create some havoc.
Oh, heartburn. I tried to eat healthy, then I got a frappuccino.
So close.
Just-
So close. So
What are you guys looking at, Star?
we were talking about
Yeah.
what we're gonna.
Turkeys? What the?
No, those are dirts.
Those are turds.
They're birds with, with dog heads.
Yeah.
Look that up.
We
Hey,
heard it
Molly.
on Good Mythical
No.
Morning. Click that. Hold on. Let me.
Go for it.
This one.
Oh, that one's terrifying.
It's a Golbat.
Hey, Doc's
It
in
is
the
a
chat.
gold.
It does look like a golden.
Do you like jazz?
Yeah, I still fascinated by this one.
Oh,
That's good.
there's a D&D monster with that.
What do
As a
you-
matter of fact, you guys faced it.
Wayne, we do have a Facebook page and a Instagram. So
It's all Two Beards Play.
yeah, all the handles are Two Beards
Two
Play.
Beards Play. What's the deal with dirts? You gotta help me and Bumble get our YouTube career off the ground. Dude,
Dude,
help us get ours off
that's what
first,
I'm
and then we'll
saying,
help
right?
you.
Yeah. Oh, so, shameless plug. Jackal City. There is nothing there.
Get guest beard rights. If you actually get on camera, you can plug your own stuff.
Wait. What is I forget. What is mine? Like I have like 3 YouTube channels that have nothing on them.
We had someone earlier say, "I literally have no videos, but I have 3 subs. What the heck?"
I'll take. Oh, hey, I was watching. Sorry, that one.
Oh yeah, I need to get
The
caught up.
C-Team.
I need to get caught
What?
up with Acquisitions Incorporated.
I was watching the C
Sorry,
Team
baby.
actually.
Yeah, I saw that came up. I need to get caught up because
Or the B Team.
there was that Team Greyhammer that kind of got mixed in there, so I'm trying to get the whole story.
Yeah, I started from the beginning, so like I just started from the beginning, so like I've got
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 episodes in at 3 hours apiece. So
See, that's the thing about D&D streams is that they go on for so long.
yeah, but it's worth it if like
If you really invest
if
in
you're
it.
well
yeah.
if you're like me
Yeah,
and work on the
yeah.
computer.
Oh, so you just got it going all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm a web developer, so I
That's
spend
what you
all my
do.
time right there in front
Yeah,
of the screen.
that's what you do.
All I gotta do is have earphones in. People look at me while I'm laughing, while I sit in a public place really loud by myself.
Is Ouija board evil? Well, first of all, you misspelled it.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
to be an English teacher, but you misspelled Ouija board.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did. However, it is easier to know what he's talking about.
That's true. If you actually put the word Ouija up, people are like, "What is that?"
What is that? It's that Ouija.
Yeah, Oija. That's how you spell Ouija. Look on Instagram. Do you get Pargent? What is going on? This is weird. Chat's gone.
Trowel?
RPGs or adventure games, Kote?
Oh, that's weird because most adventure games are RPGs.
That's true. That's true.
So like, I guess RPG because that one can go into sci-fi as well.
That's true.
Well,
RPG kind of
if-
goes across the board.
Yeah, well, so does adventure game. Really, I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of. It's kind
I
of a mixed
always
bag. They
thought
kind of go hand in hand, I think.
I always associated RPGs with like roles, classes, and turn based. That's kind of where I was coming from with that.
So
Hi, Liam.
So yeah, I mean, I can see the difference there. Adventure game would be, you would incorporate everything that's like adventure based, so like Fallout,
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah, adventure is so core to storytelling, though.
I
So
think
it's like,
RPGs are basically a type of adventure game.
yeah, but the RPG stands for role-playing game, so it's almost like you have to have a role that you play. If it gets too wide, then it's just an adventure game. Because adventure goes along.
If you're just making a trip out of it, if you're just going through to have fun, and so yeah.
Because I consider Skyrim an adventure game.
It really is. You don't have to roleplay. You can roleplay.
You
it,
can,
you
but
don't have to.
yeah. Mario or Sonic? Mario.
I'm sorry, dude. Sonic.
Hey, I mean, Sonic's good.
Dude, the original cartoon for Sonic.
That's good.
That
yeah.
won me over
Old
forever.
school Sonic is so good, and you can't replace that. Some of the new Sonic games are garbage, though.
Some of the
They're
news are.
You know, they're
the
remaking
cartoons.
a classic side-scrolling Sonic.
They better.
Like another one?
Yeah, like they're going back to the roots and they're remaking one.
Well, Nintendo owns it now, right?
Yeah, they've owned it for a while.
Then
Yeah,
isn't
that's what I
every
thought.
game an RPG? I don't think so, because you don't always have a role you have to
No,
play.
you don't. Like Star Shooter, or the like the kind where you're like just flying down a straight corridor and you're shooting things.
Yeah. Like shooter games.
Yeah, shooter
I don't
games.
consider that an RPG
I mean,
at all.
Your role is to shoot, or as the soldier to shoot things, but you're not actually role playing it though. So, I think RPG indicates that you actually have to be playing the role.
Yeah. Because the whole idea, I think, behind the roles is that the roles have to come together to form a team. Because, like, if you've got... It's just like in D&D. You've got your tank, your meat shield, and they have a very specific role. They're keeping the mage and the healer in the back safe.
Yeah.
So that they can keep throwing heals.
Yeah.
It all works together.
Mario, man, you guys don't understand. Chili dogs. That's the only reason I like chili dogs.
Chili
is
dog, 'cause of Sonic.
The Sonic cartoon.
Yeah.
Man, chili dogs.
Mhm.
All over that. It's like Sonic showed up. Chili dogs.
Chili
Like,
dogs.
That is like probably the worst I've ever eaten in my life. Was like my teen years when Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic was a bad influence, you're right.
It was terrible. It was awesomely terrible. I loved it.
Mm. But the moment Sonic went Super Saiyan, I was like, they've gone off the rails.
Well, Sonic was before Saiyan.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Sonic went Super Saiyan before
First,
Saiyan.
yeah.
So
Mario is a communist? How so? I don't disagree, I'm just interested.
well, the Italians were originally communists, weren't they?
Very much so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, were they weren't communists during the 80s, were they?
I don't know. Maybe.
So, if he's Italian that comes from Italy in the 80s, then probably not.
Way
Game
past
theory.
cool.
Game theory. GG.
Way past cool. What are you doing, Travis?
I'm getting Notame set up on Mario Kart.
Oh, okay.
You're a good father.
Yes.
I know.
Sonic 06? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is it? Like, I stopped at 3. Knuckles. Like,
Yeah.
I like everything past that. I was like lost.
Dude, I watched somebody do a Let's Play of Sonic and the Black Knight. Oh my eyes. Like it looks so frustrating.
Defender's favor.
Oh, that's a joke. Some of these people talking are my students, and they have a Defender's Favor joke for our D&D stuff.
Oh, because defender's favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I would roll something, and, like, before I'd even stopped rolling, they'd be like, Defender's Favor, it doesn't hit.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works, but that's the joke.
And you can critically fail at everything, so don't even.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even necessarily have to roll to critically fail.
The DM
DM
can
just
make
says
you
you
do it.
failed.
Yeah.
What's that, DM's
I
lightning bolt?
love that. What I'm enjoying more and more about DMing is that when they think there's something there and there's not. Like last night we were playing D&D.
Oh, that's my favorite.
It's the best. We were playing D&D at
So
Fanatics in
how many-
Troy,
hold
and
on.
they're doing like an old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
Right.
And I'm like, you come up to a door, and they're like, I look at the door, I check it out, I perceive, you perceive, I check for traps, check for traps, 25, did I check for traps? You don't think there's any traps. Okay, I open the door. The door opens.
I did that
Sometimes
too.
the door is just
the
a
first
door.
dungeon? Remember the first dungeon?
The one I almost died in?
Well, yeah, it was hilarious because I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. They were going through, checking every door and every hallway. I mean, the hallway's a little too long, but they checked every door. They went through doors and doors, and they were checking every single
door.
And then finally, Hadhod decides, screw this, I'm going through the door. Acid trap.
That was the acid trap. Good
It's
times.
not- I didn't plan it. It was
Nope.
like it was on the map. Like I could hold it up and show them.
Yeah, but you gotta love a game where sometimes the scariest thing you encounter is a wooden door.
What was it? The C team, their first adventure. They go like the first. He just walks up the stairs, grabs the door grabs back. And apparently he married it. It went weird after that.
That makes sense.
We got
Especially for acquisitions.
Instagram
For
pulled
real.
up over here.
Wayne Wild said check Instagram, and I was like pulled it up, but I don't see anything.
I see Instagram.
Yeah, I see our Instagram,
I don't know.
our 61 followers, or our 41 followers.
But I think what I'll be doing is streaming the online games, Travis,
Okay.
and putting them on Jackal City. If that's okay.
I don't care. That's all
Are
of
you
you.
interested in online play?
A little.
I was thinking. Here's a thought.
Okay. Wayne Wild followed us on
Oh.
Instagram.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks.
cool.
Do you like Marvel themed video games? Which ones, Femi? Like
Yeah.
that's a lot. You're gonna have to
Capcom
be.
versus Marvel.
That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
I'm
Dude,
actually like I'm probably never gonna play it, but I really want to play the new one.
do you
that's coming out.
remember, like back in the day, there was one of those that was going for
Cutie Pie Koopa.
hundreds.
Cutie Pie Koopa?
Cutie Pie Koopa.
Yeah.
Isn't that like
Not
the one
as-
with the pink bow?
No, that's Wendy.
Oh, Wendy Koopa. Like you've already discussed this, huh?
Remember me, Cutie Pie Koopa.
I remember
versus
Wendy O.
Capcom.
Koopa. That was on the stream last night, unless you changed your name.
Marvel vs. Capcom, that was pretty good. I was working for GameStop during the height of that game's popularity. Well, when it was coming back. Like, there was a Marvel
yeah,
vs.
yeah.
Capcom that was super rare. People were paying hundreds of dollars for it.
Yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It happened when we were in college. It was actually when I bought my first 360.
What's up,
not too
Black
long
Girl?
after
Hey,
that,
Black Girl.
We were like Street Fighter,
Yeah.
Marvel versus Capcom.
But
Call of
I
Duty
just-
all the time.
I just remember working in GameStop, and people are coming in there asking, "You got Marvel vs. Capcom 3?" I think it was 3. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, if
that may have
you've
been it.
got it, or you know where you can get it, let me know.
how
Because
it's been.
dang,
That's how I've been with the Switch.
Tekken was pretty good.
Like no matter where I go, the Nintendo is Switch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's like you got
But
Switch, you got
it's like
Switch.
sold out everywhere.
It's hard to get
crazy.
right now.
Yeah.
But that's how it always happens when Nintendo drops a console,
Yeah.
because they don't drop one every other year. It seems like the
Yeah,
others do.
They're rare.
Yeah.
I remember when the original Wii came out, and I was back home during Christmas break. I came home from college, and I had nothing better to do with my time. And I waited at Walmart because they put up a sign in electronics while I was just there shopping. And it's like, we have 5 Wiis that just came in the truck. We'll sell them at midnight. First come, first serve. And I waited in line for like 8 hours
Oh man.
with my best friend. And we just hung out. I had like people come bring me food. And we just camped. And I got a Wii.
I miss that though. Like I remember when you used to camp out for stuff.
Yeah.
The last
I don't
time
feel like people do midnight releases anymore.
They don't. They don't. It's not a thing anymore.
That was the best part of getting a new game was going
hanging out, doing the
right.
events.
Yeah.
I remember the last one I went to was for Skyrim.
Dude, see, I got
Was it?
Skyrim
I
collectors.
thought it was, not the Call it. Was it the Call of Duty?
It might have been Call of Duty.
Yeah, 'cause-
I did 2 in Troy. One was for Skyrim, and that one was so much fun.
I didn't get to go to that one, but the one with the Call of Duty we went to.
Yeah, that's-
because that's the one Chelsea.
Chelsea surprised me and bought me
Yeah.
the special edition console.
I remember that.
that came
It
with
was
the game.
awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's why they're still married.
Yeah. yeah. She
And,
had no clue anything about video games, but she still did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was funny
You got it
that
right.
night that it came out. Like I had pre-ordered the game, but I was just like broke. I'm like, you know what? I got pre-order. I'll go pick it up in a couple days when I get paid or something. But that night, my system red ringed,
Oh yeah.
and I was so PO'd. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll get
See
my
you later,
money.
Looney.
Later, Looney. And she's like, well, let's just go. We'll just go and get it. We'll go because it'll be fun. Your friends are
I
there.
remember the message you sent me, or you said to me, well, I'm just going to get the game. I'm just going to go hang out. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
because Chelsea like pushed me towards like, come on,
Yeah.
your friends are there, go hang out. Anyway, we get there and she's in line in front of me, and she's like, yeah, I've got a reservation or a pre-order under Chelsea Nelson. I was like, what?
Order.
Right?
What did you do? And they're like, oh, you got the system. Here you go. And I'm
Oh.
like, I'm marrying you.
Oh my gosh, those times are hilarious.
Oh
and
yeah,
awesome.
it's crazy how.
But yeah,
They'll
midnight
just-
releases
yeah.
are so much
They
fun.
were fun. Like my friend Joe, when Call of Duty came out, he had already purchased 3 packs of Red Bull. He was.
This
like,
can only end well.
I'm beating this game tonight. You know.
Oh, remember when I rented Gears of War 3,
Oh,
the final one in the series?
Holy, that game.
I just rented it from
Oh.
Movie Gallery or something when that
No,
was
Redbox. It was a Redbox.
Was it Redbox?
I think it was Red. Was it?
Okay.
Well, you rented it. No,
I rented it.
It was the movie gallery over there by.
It was a Movie Gallery by the Hungry Howie's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But we rented it, and me and you sat in that living room on Westmont in Dothan and played through the whole game and beat it in one
Oh
sitting.
my gosh, this was when I was living in Troy.
Yeah.
And so I made the trip down, and we played through the whole setting. We were on the last boss, and we were like, one more time, and then
'Cause it kept
I have to
kicking
go home,
our
'cause
butts,
it was
yeah.
like 2 a.m. I was driving back from Dothan to Troy.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy, and then like we were like nowhere near successful throughout the whole thing, and then suddenly this last time, it's like the game said, all right, I feel bad. Here you go, kind of thing. And we just, like, in the easiest run through of that last mission, we won. We were like, I think we were like, we looked at each other and go, did we just win?
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
For
it was
everyone
a
in
good game.
chat, what I'm doing is that I'm going back and kind of writing down what you guys are asking us so that I can come back to it later. So if we do not respond to your questions immediately, just give it a little time. We'll probably get back to it.
Yes.
Um,
Beard. I do have.
Oh, hey Keith, what's up? Yes, this is our friend Jeremy Cote,
Jackal City.
Jackal City. Yeah, he's a buddy of ours. Wayne Wild's doing us again.
Oh!
Yep. All right, so thanks for streaming our stream, Wade. Always appreciated.
Yeah.
All right, so I went back. Somebody asked about the Batman Arkham series. Thoughts?
I love the first one. The
We
second
need
one,
to
I-
we need to continue.
We
our
do
Two
need to
Beards.
continue that because we actually started the Arkham series.
Yeah.
And got like 1 episode in.
No, we've got like 2 or 3. Like we sat down and we got
recorded
enough
a few.
footage, and I think I uploaded like 2 or 3.
Okay, so we do have some on the website. We started with Arkham Origins because we were going through it chronologically, not by release.
Yeah.
The only one I ever played was the first one, and I beat it, but like I remember so little about it other than the way that Harley looked.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did start it. We're going to continue that this summer. We just need time to sit down and record.
Yeah.
But I love that game. I have 100%ed every game. So we're going to
That's
go
a lot
through
of
that.
work.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But yeah, be on the lookout for more Batman Arkham stuff.
Maybe I should stream my ridiculously
Thanks, Doc.
overly difficult Fallout 4 playing.
You should. People eat up Fallout 4 still.
They love it.
Yeah.
Doc asked if we could do some what was that Fallout game you were
Fallout
playing?
Shelter?
Fallout Shelter. He's like, can we get some say and some shelter going at the same time? But I
Well,
was sort of
it's-
like, we'll see.
It's like it's so uneventful.
It's very passive.
It's a wait
Yeah.
game after
Yeah.
a while.
It's like the first initial rooms, like you're constant, but until you get the radio beacon, nothing happens.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to send people out. You got to wait for them to get there. It takes 2 hours. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, those games are fun, but it's sort of like you have to wait, and it doesn't make for good streaming.
Well, I mean, you can
After
always,
a while, after a point.
you can always purchase the Nuka-Colas, but
Yeah.
Quantums, but
All right, I'm gonna do the YouTube spill. I haven't done that in a while.
All right, do the YouTube show.
We got a pretty good amount of viewers. So if you guys are new, welcome to Two Beards Play. We got special guest Beard Cote. I'm Travis. This is Trey. We are Two Beards Play. Right now we're doing our series Two Beards Say, where we just sit in front of a mic and talk nerd. And if you like what you see, and how could you not with these beards, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. We do lots of Let's Plays and lots of nerd stuff, lots of tabletop. Tabletop. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us and watching. I did a stream last night, did some Mario Kart 8 in my friend code. It's probably still in the description.
Yeah.
But we like to get interactive and talk to you guys and play with you guys. So end spiel here. So.
Yeah. But yeah, check out all those things. Mortal Kombat, I think that I love Mortal Kombat, don't get me wrong. I feel it's just a little too violent for our channel.
It's a little too
Sure,
violent
yeah.
for me in real life. Like, I don't mind violence in games, but they're like, it's like built around it.
Exactly,
Like when you
yeah.
uppercut and suddenly like it zooms in, like that's the last one I remember. It was like it did the whole X-ray shattered skull.
You went to 8.
I think this is the last one I played. This was one on the original PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
this
was
is
a
the
while
last
back.
one. Last one I have.
That was a good one.
It was. I
Yeah.
feel like that was like the pinnacle of.
A lot of people knock it, but I actually enjoyed Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
I actually like the last one I actually fully on played was 3.
No. I saw a little bit of 10, and it's 10. It's not X. Ugh, that aggravated me. Learn your Roman numerals, people.
See, the only game that I know of that actually is X is Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega Man's the only one that actually said Mega Man X, and it wasn't 10.
Yeah.
Now, I could be wrong. There's like possibly 1,000 other games. With
I'm not opposed to Injustice. Those games are pretty okay.
Yeah. Actually, there's a channel that I watch for Comics Explained and everything like that. He went over the whole comic series for it, and the story for it is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That with or without the game.
Right.
He doesn't cover the game because it's a game, so he doesn't cover it unless it's comics. So, but it's pretty awesome and worth reading. If you ever get the chance, read the Injustice comics. It's definitely worth reading.
Oh my gosh, are we getting Wayne rated again?
I think we're getting Wayne rated again.
Hey, I'll take it. Come on. I ain't scared this time.
Are you sure?
A little. All right. Next topic for the beards. What games do you want to see come to the Switch?
What games? Oh man.
I mean, like they hit it perfect on the head already. So
They're doing pretty good, but I think like because they're porting stuff now, aren't they?
Right.
So
Like I mean, it's kind of been semi-confirmed, but Skyrim is apparently coming to Switch, and I will buy that for the 7th millionth time because it's my favorite game ever. I'm happy to see Minecraft on there.
Oh, I heard a rumor that Metroid.
ooh.
The rumor right now is they have two Metroid
Metroids.
games in the works. One's kind of iffy on the rumor mill.
Yeah, the
but
creators
one
of it are like, no, this isn't true. Like
Right.
they're actually going against it, and the rumors coming from somebody who isn't always so credible. But
Yeah, but
Still worth
one
thinking
for
about.
sure. They people keep tweeting the creators of the supposedly Metroid game that's coming out, which is the same group that worked on Metroid Prime, and they keep retweeting fans back with pictures. Like fans will be like, "What are you guys working on?" And they'll send a picture of like Prime Steak. It's like
it's hilarious.
pictures of
That's
Prime
pretty
Steak
good.
over and over again.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
What you working on? Steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look good though. Those steaks. Like it always makes me hungry
Yeah.
when I see them.
Hold
on, I want to throw this up real quick. This is the new remake
of the Sonic
yeah.
in
Oh, yeah,
1991.
Is this the confirmed version?
Yeah, like this has been announced.
Okay.
One hedgehog
You're a little
changed the world,
Wayne Raid!
and for 25 years,
Some of it just looks like it's on.
he's collected countless rings.
Some of those games look like they were on.
But now, pacing is garbage. As we move forward
They move backwards.
to discover what made Sonic a gaming icon, we're going back
Side scrollers are
to the future. Oh, I mean Sega.
awesome.
Association with, come on. Christian Whitehead. Head cannon.
Come on.
This is where it begins. I agree. I agree.
So we've got this is.
So this is what it is.
Yes.
A new 2D adventure. Dude, I'm down for another 2D Sonic.
Yeah.
I think it's overrated.
2D games are coming back.
Yeah,
Man.
I think it's overrated that everybody left them behind.
Did you guys ever play Sonic Pinball?
Yes.
Or Sonic
Yes.
Spinball? Pinball?
The hardest game ever.
But it was so much fun.
It was, yeah. So Zombie Chronicles. Later, Farting Lightning Gaming. Remember, you may be copyright strike. Whatever. We're plugging it. It's not like we've got the music or anything going.
Actually, we do.
Oh.
No, we don't.
I just can't hear it.
Actually, just a heads up, we are in a format that is news related or satire and or otherwise information sending. So-
Yeah,
that's
we'll
true.
go with that.
The only time we've gotten copyright strikes is for the Breath of the Wild stuff.
Yeah, and there haven't been strikes. It's just been claims. I've learned there's a difference. Strikes is when they're like, smack your hand, don't do it again, 3 strikes, you're out. Claims is like, if
Somebody's
you make money
seen it,
off of this,
reporting
it goes to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
we're cool with that because we're not monetized right now anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Should be the commentator.
I think
for
also the
Overwatch.
fact that it's a mass released preview already out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
And I think this is like a promotional video made for promotional things. Like,
Right, so it's supposed to be shown to people.
Yeah.
If anybody has any legal jargon that they might
darkness,
actually
my
have
old
anything
friend.
that tells what it really is, maybe then we can clear this up. But I don't think any of us really want to go into it.
React to Granddad Mania. I don't know what that is.
See, we're down for doing React videos, but we have to stream them beforehand. We can't just throw them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an innate response to say words that are not nice.
Yes. Bumble what? But yeah, any other things you want to see on Switch?
Oh, Switch.
I would love to see a remake of Mario RPG. Like seriously, that would be
I just want to
I'd do
see
it.
more virtual console stuff, and like, because I mean, I would totally just like to be able to play my favorite games, but in handheld mode, because I'm a sucker for that, and I would totally buy Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and
Yeah.
all that, and I
Yeah.
want them to
Yeah.
bring GameCube games to the virtual console.
Yeah, it's like they've been forgotten. It's like everybody said game.
Microhouse. But GameCube games, because those haven't been brought to the virtual console yet.
Kote's totally covered up by the something. It's like, shut up for a minute, we got a subscription.
Yeah.
You stop talking, guest.
So if they were to bring that to the Switch, that would make my day. There's so many GameCube games I would love to revisit and get back into.
Your live sub counter yet? Did we go up significantly?
We're probably like at 52 now or something, just
Well,
from counting subscribers.
What's the
Yeah, 152.
152? Yeah, that's awesome. Keep it coming.
Nice.
Someone asked earlier about Animal Crossing.
I would play it, but I'm not.
I've never played one.
What I want to see.
I played a little, but I got bored.
I want to see another Harvest Moon done right, but then again, that's what a Stardew Valley basically
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
In the end, I'll give some-
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. In the end, doesn't even matter. I think I did the wrong.
We all just resorted to our teenage angst.
90s.
Yeah.
90s
Ooh,
teenage music.
such a good time. Such
Best
a good
music
time.
ever. And every generation says that about that.
Exactly, yeah.
Every generation says that the time that they were in their teens is the best era for music. But the truth is, the 90s is.
Yeah. You can all have your opinion, and we'll gladly tell you how wrong you are.
Yeah, exactly.
My school's got a Smash Brothers Melee tournament. That's a cool.
That's
Yeah.
a cool school.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. We need to
Our
get one of
school
them going.
this year had a video game club, but they only
He's
met
made
like
other chatters jealous.
Yeah.
they've only like met once or twice, and they played like NBA K whatever, I don't know, some sports game. I'm like, guys, this could be done so much better.
Yeah. One
that's
sports game.
that's the thing about clubs is that if you get a club going, you have got to commit and be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Yeah.
a club that doesn't meet, are you really a club?
And the teacher who kind of just took it on just because nobody else wanted
Would.
to. Yeah. And I was like, well, nobody asked me. And two, I'm going to stick with art club being my first year, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to do art club. But I'm definitely doing the tabletop club because I've got a
Yeah.
group of kids that are just like wanting it so bad.
It's such a great outlet for creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning improvisation. depending on which game, like math skills, like
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were playing. My tabletop
Art
was meeting the
skills.
other day, and we were talking about our Pokemon D&D thing. And one of the other girls in there, and it was so funny because she's a self-proclaimed nerd. She was like, "It's getting super nerdy over here," and Bubble Bomb's like, "You have no idea. This game makes us like numbers. Math is enjoyable. What's that about?"
That's what happened. That's what happened to me in Pathfinder. Like, I absolutely hate math, but once Pathfinder, I was like, Pathfinder came into my life. Or for those that don't know, Pathfinder is based on D&D 3.5. So when
I'm
I say
sure everybody on this
Pathfinder,
channel
I started it on
has heard about
3.5.
it.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah. So when I talk about Pathfinder, I also include D&D 3.5 in that.
It's
So,
all kind of
yeah. So when I started playing that, like tables,
You can make
like
your own club.
learning tables, numbers, and all that. Was
In
just
mine you
suddenly
can.
Fun.
You can too. In mine also, Doc. The thing is, you have to have.
And definitely in Japan.
Yeah.
You got to have an interest, like dedicated, like, we've got at least 5 people that say, hey, we would participate in this, and sub gaming. Sorry, that was a long name. It threw me
Yeah.
off. But like I've got about 5 or 6, or
You,
like
you got to have people
there's-
interested. You have to have a teacher that's willing to sponsor it.
Yeah.
Which there should be more of. I feel very sad that there isn't. Because a lot of times that you don't have, the reason you don't have clubs in it is because teachers
Teachers
not
won't do
interested
it,
in
yeah.
beyond what they have to do for work,
Mhm.
which is, in my opinion, very sad. But these two guys,
We try our hardest.
they are
It's-
teachers I wish I had growing up.
It is starting to get better. After you use Dropkick. Why is my voice deeper than all 3 of you guys? I don't know, Wayne.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
my voice has never been deep, so I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah. I've
I
always
can-
made fun of
I
my
can
voice,
pretend-
but whatever.
pretend,
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, teachers are getting better. We had a long stretch of teachers that are just sort of like, this is an easy job, so I'm just going to do it. Now that teachers are being held more accountable, you're weeding out a lot of those teachers that are doing that. It's
Yeah.
sort of like, I'm here because this is my passion, this is my calling. So you are getting better stuff. Like,
No.
I did the tabletop thing recently. We just got a improv club going.
Nice.
So yeah, so we've got more and more stuff going for that. So
my response on teachers is maybe a little controversial in the sense of like, I mean, I grew up with the old generation. Like, per generation it changes.
Yeah.
And I think they were perfect for the generation they were, but we grew up in a changeover.
yeah,
So like it didn't make sense. We were a technical revolution. So things didn't make sense to them that made sense to us.
yeah,
And
there
we
was
were
a
lost,
there was a
so-
big disconnect.
Yeah,
I'll come in and
we-
get you something in a second.
they didn't realize that we had Google.
Yeah,
So we were actually learning more than they were teaching us,
Mhm.
and it was a little scary to them because they were like, "Well, I don't know what to do."
yeah. What's the point
Yeah,
of
I
me?
mean, also, they couldn't be upset at us for not doing our work in there because we already figured it out at home, and we were copying things off of the internet because it was available.
We got really good at cheating.
Cheating became so easy.
It did, because no one was checking.
Well, they were like, "Here's your homework. We want it done," and then they just check and see if you did it, and it was like, "Okay."
See?
Google.
Snack you in a second, okay?
I mean, I'm not in any way approving of cheating.
Advocating cheating.
Listen, we used to, but now they know. Now
Do
they
as
know.
we say, not
They
as we
know.
did.
They know now,
Yeah,
but it was easier.
it was.
That went like silent.
We did that a lot.
What, baby?
How are we even going?
Some juice so we can make some pops? Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh, juice pops.
Travis, how can you tell how long we've been streaming?
Right here at the bottom. Hour 28 minutes.
Juice?
Oh, okay, we're doing okay. We got a
Yeah.
little bit longer to go.
One of my cousins.
Yeah.
One of my mom's sisters.
Oh.
4.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Any news from the latest?
None yet.
All right.
So, here's the thing. So you're gonna be doing your D&D group, right?
Hopefully.
And you're gonna be doing one too.
Troy already got one.
running. Yeah.
Alright. And I'm gonna be doing one online.
Oh.
So that's like 3 D&D groups going on at the same time. For
3D
people
and D.
Yeah, 3D D&D. 3D D&D. That's gonna be fun. But so I plan on streaming mine, which will be on Jackal City at YouTube.
So you guys were asking about stuff like that. There you go.
So I'll be streaming the online one, even if I don't get the people that I intend to have right now. I may create another one just for it if nobody wants to be streamed. But I think if he's gonna join me, and maybe he might join me.
Here and there, depending.
So.
So you're saying I can hack and use a master ball and you won't say anything? No, I meant cheating in schoolwork. Don't cheat in video games. That's not cool.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna like
Video
sail
game
up and down
cheats.
the edge of that coast and fight and get level 100 glitchy Pokemon.
Oh man, yeah.
But that Pokemon will mess up your game. It will mess up your game.
The missing no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mess it up. However.
We all did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every one of us.
Can we do a challenge real fast? Depending on what
it
it is.
depends on the challenge.
We're
No
really
challenge.
lazy, so.
Right.
But no, I wouldn't be opposed to on Two Beards Play doing some more like tabletop streaming and stuff like that. But I feel like we need to definitely wait on it because we're super hyped for Starfinder. We all are.
Yeah, and
Oh
I've
my
got a
God.
series.
And you've got a series planned for Starfinder
I've
leading
been
up to
working
the
on
release.
it already. Yeah.
I know. Let me just see. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah. So yeah. We'll see. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starfinder, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I'm
about
super
time.
excited.
Because I love the system, so like doing it in space. Finally.
Mhm.
Like they had some like third parties that did it, but to know that that the Pazeo company made it means that it's going to be guaranteed balance. So
Yeah. I still want, and I want to run a Numenera game so bad. I love that system
I'd
so
be
much.
down for it.
I mean it's not a bad
I like playing anything tabletop related, really.
Yeah.
Numenera is fun just for the story premise. Just,
Yeah.
just
The whole
idea.
the backstory of the world is what like really sucked me in, and the star finding journey.
Is it called Finding the Stars? A star finding journey?
They did that and it failed miserably on PS4.
But yeah, the whole premise of like the ninth world and like all the former civilizations of like million years of history just kind of like built upon each other, and technology is like the magic of the current world because
Yeah.
it's so
Was it-
nobody
who was it that said
understands it. Yeah, I can never remember that quote.
Orson G. Wells?
Orson Welles?
Yeah. Was it?
What was
He
the
said
quote?
it, any significantly advanced technology is easily mistaken for magic.
That's not how you spell it. Oops.
That sounds like something Orson Welles would say.
Oh, no, Clark.
Clark Wells?
Oh, Arthur C. Clarke.
Oh. We
Three
were
laws.
all way off.
The
Yeah.
three laws. When a distinguishing but elderly scientist states that something is possible, he is almost certainly right. When he states that something is impossible, he is very probably wrong. The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible. Any significantly advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Keith, Starfinder is coming out in August. Yes. Wums is
Yeah.
correct. It comes out in August. We're going to be playing it just because we've been so excited about it forever. We don't know if we're going to put anything on the channel. I just want to see how it will sound to them.
Depending on how
Wayne
many
wants
years
us
I might do.
to hear his voice and say how
Okay.
old
If
he is.
anybody on the chat wants to go visit the channel and do that for Wayne, you're welcome to. We're gonna keep
Can you
streaming
doing this?
here. We're not gonna be here too much longer.
Yeah, because we're kind of getting towards the end of
Yeah.
it. But yeah. I may go home later tonight and do a stream.
Do it.
Do Shadows of Mordor, because I'm trying to finish that game.
It's so good.
It is good. I enjoy every step of the way, but I want to get it done before I get into the summer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your current? What do you think you could do after Shadow?
I've got some ideas. I've been thinking of replaying Knack because
Yeah.
the girls love Knack so much.
Yes.
I could keep going with Final Fantasy X
Yeah.
because
Oh
I
my
kind
gosh,
of stopped
game was
that one.
ridiculous.
But-
I thought somebody said something to us.
No move.
But yeah, or I could just go buy a video game and play it.
random, like-
Just go buy a video game. Yeah, like that one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I do with the Humble Bundle on Steam.
Yeah.
I've been giving him the ones I don't want so that he can make you guys suffer through the bad games.
Yeah.
Which ones did I give you?
You gave me Super Mega Baseball Extra Endings and
Told you, the ones I
Stefan's
don't
Sausage Roll.
Actually, that one I was curious about, but I was more curious about it in such a way that I just want to watch it get played, and I knew that you might actually play
I might.
that
I have to
one.
download it and see. Yeah.
I might do that. I'll probably need to also download all this streaming software so that I can play more than just PS4 games.
Yeah.
Because then I could start. I've got like Xbox 360 games that I think would be a blast to do.
Oh my gosh.
Like
All
I've always wanted to do Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Because you know that is
Gears of
where,
War.
yeah, that. But Lord of the Rings: The Third Age is where Hadhod came from.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I got the name. It's a completely different Hadhod. That's a completely different dwarf, but that's where the name originally came from.
I actually where did I get Jack from? Like I did not get it from Skellington Jack.
I thought it was like
However,
a
Contrary to popular.
short of your jackal thing or
Yeah, it was actually kind of a play on the jackal.
Mm-hmm.
That's my persona for everything I do. It's just for some reason I play like a thiefy, sneaky character, and a jackal seems to be appropriate avatar for such a creature. So
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just relaxed Molly a little bit too much.
she farted on you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Or we won't. We'll smell.
Yeah. If we see, I'm gonna be a little scared.
Like, oh God, no!
Oh, wait. He says he has an Xbox 360 too, but here's the question:
Always.
who is impressed by that unless you're too young to have gotten it when you first got it? How old are these people?
Some of them are pretty young.
Stop it! I don't want to feel old. Don't tell
No,
me.
it's
Don't
too
tell me.
late.
Don't tell me.
It's too late.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
I'm.
I mean, a lot of these are our students, and I teach all the way down to
Oh my
8th grade.
gosh. Oh my gosh, you kids.
So 12,
You crazy kids.
13.
One back, Femi.
I remember when Nintendo, like, having an NES was like awesome retro feeling. Like you had one because like it's the old awesome game,
Right.
but like you only had it for show. You never played it. It was just sitting there on your shelf.
That's kind of what mine
Yeah.
does.
But it's there.
But it's there. I've got it.
My mom
Yeah.
at one point collected 3 Sega Genesis because she
Whoa.
thought they were going to be antiques. I was like,
I mean, she can.
She's kind of not wrong.
it's like she pretty much called it. So.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
My
Who?
mom.
Okay, she still got them?
No.
Oh.
I think we sold them. I can't remember exactly what happened. But
I've
I
been
had
working on
Primal
it.
Rage for Sega.
Oh, that game. I
What?
love that
No,
game.
Primal Rage. Primal Rage was the monsters that fought, right?
I think.
I think so. It's either that or you would turn into creatures.
No, it's like a monkey that would fight, and then you had to eat the
Oh yeah, you're
Rampage.
like
Rampage.
Rampage. That was
Rampage.
it. Yeah,
Primal
yeah.
Rage was good too. Now that I
Yeah.
remember what it is.
Yeah.
Primal Rage was the one on Super NES, right? Where you have the skeleton with the shield and the fire dude.
Yeah.
And that was when the combos started becoming important. Combo.
Killer Instinct. That was
Yeah.
Killer
Chelsea's
Instinct.
Chelsea's favorite game. Those Killer Instinct.
That was
That's
a lot
what
of
it was.
fun.
What was Primal Rage then? I can't
Primal Rage was a game that you start off like as a person, then you would
You
turn
would fight
into
and turn into an animal.
an animal. It was kind of like a side scroll.
It was like very anthropomorphized kind of thing. Yeah, you would turn into. No,
No,
you were.
I was right.
You were right.
Yeah.
This is the kaiju
oh,
fighter.
this is the one that had like the dinosaurs and
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about.
the kaiju fighter.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was
Yeah.
fun because you have like all these worshippers that are down there.
Yeah, and they're
And,
like,
like-
"Yeah," but you
And
could like smack them.
You could, if you eat them,
gain
you'd
health.
like
or
gain
anything.
health back. But it was like it was a fighter. It was
Yeah.
ridiculously stupid and fun. And there was like a monkey that would attack you with fart
Yeah,
clouds.
yeah. I remember this.
Oh god, yeah, I remember.
Actually, that's the monkey that would attack
the
you with fart
brain
clouds.
thing and the heart.
The heart
it was
was
so
your,
gross.
Yeah, it
Oh
was.
yeah, it was.
It
Terrible.
was super grody, but a lot of fun.
Yeah. See, I was right.
You were right.
So what was Rage?
Wait, Primal Rage. What
Yeah,
was
but
it?
then there was
We're-
again just Rage.
Rampage.
Oh, Rampage.
Rampage is the one where you with the monkey or the dinosaur,
yeah.
and you climb up the buildings and punch the building.
Oh, okay.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
I played that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, World Tour, man, that was so much fun on the N64.
I played a lot of Clay Fighters. Yeah.
Play Fighter. But man, Killer Instinct, that was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you could get the infinite combo with Cinder.
Mhm.
You just continue go. They had combo breakers. Like that was when combos like really took off in games. And then the next time I saw it was in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, I remember this. That
Yeah.
was a fun game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I remember
that is
it
back in the day.
felt like it kept track of like what day you were on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember like just like getting up into like the hundreds just because I would sit there with my friend and we would just like speed through it and just like demolish as much as we can as fast as we could.
I remember that was, man, nostalgia.
Uh-huh.
I want to play some Zelda right now. That's what I want to play. Some Ocarina of Time.
Bum bum bum.
The Monkey peed on stuff. Yes,
The monkey
Acid P. In Primal Rage, he had Acid P, which is why you saw the skeleton on that image. that we had.
Pokemon as humans. Have you guys ever looked up hyper realistic Pokemon?
Oh, so
Yes.
cool. Be careful on this one because they're
Yeah.
all on DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Ava said she's done with this song. She said.
Oh my gosh.
Look how terrifying these things are.
In the best way possible.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Ava said I can play this because she's done.
Okay.
That Blastoise, though.
Yeah. Like, I love the rendering, like his thought of it.
Yeah. This is a little off topic, but seeing how you are teachers, I thought you might find this video interesting. It's called "Don't Stay in School" by Boy in a Band.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if you've
I've seen
it
that.
or not.
He's actually, it's actually not the way it sounds, but he's making fun of the fact that you learn about history, but you don't know how to do your taxes.
That makes sense.
Oh, I've seen that guy. Yeah.
He's actually pretty cool in the sense of like he's bringing up something that does need to be discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm betting it's probably really controversial for our discussion, but it may not even be that controversial. Really, it's just
Yes.
A lot of teachers feel the same way. They're sort of like,
yeah, it's sad.
we need to teach. I mean, because the whole thing that they push for. I want to do that, by the way.
Or like changing
you?
a tire.
Yes.
I've
I want to
I've
do that.
thought about it. Let me
I
throw
wanna
this
do it.
up.
What is
It's
that?
called Classcraft.
Yeah.
It's basically an RPG for your classroom.
Yeah, basically you get XP and stuff by like answering questions right, doing your homework. You level up. There's different roles within, like different characters have different roles, like an RPG would.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, let's say if one person fails a test or gets something wrong, like other people can support him. I don't know. It's a really cool system. Like I've watched tons of.
Teaching you how to support your friends and everything too.
It's super cool. I'm super tempted to get it and start it next year for my juniors.
Would you have to get like approval from the
Class
school
craft
system and
takes
everything?
Not really, because they kind of like trust us to do things like this, as long as it's appropriate.
Classcraft gamifies
You know, they want us to push the envelope and try new things.
Yeah.
But getting back to what we were talking about, a lot of teachers feel that way. Because the whole thing that they push in education is that we have to teach them to be college and career ready, meaning they're either prepared to go to college or they're prepared to go into the workforce. And we're not doing that.
Neither one.
We're not doing that.
Look, I don't like. Boy in a Band's point is that yes, have the things that we teach now in the class, but more of a advanced version or in a direction that the person might be
Yeah, maybe I'll
interested
get
in
some
going.
candy in a
Like
second.
basic history, cool, but all the other extra history classes that teach things that don't pertain
get up
to
in a second.
balancing your
Just in a
books, to living your life and doing it,
Mhm.
you know. It's understandable. We have to know history to not repeat it, but there's still things you can teach that are basic and important to know.
Yeah.
And then let all the more ancient history stuff like that be for people who are interested in that career. Or same thing with literature or science and stuff like that. Because who dissects a frog in real life?
Very true. Unless you
And I
are.
promise you, depending on where you are in the country, there are people who hunt on the weekends that know more about the anatomy of a dead
frog,
animal
yeah.
than
Absolutely.
the teacher. So the thing is like they're teaching you things like, how to cook, which home ec class was a great idea.
Dude, we need
but
home
it
ec
wasn't,
back.
I'm
it
teaching
wasn't
home ec.
required.
Good for you guys.
Yes.
I'm teaching
Good
it
for
next
you
year,
guys.
supposedly. But
And
yeah, like
home mechanics.
this
Home
past
mechanics,
year-
how to repair your plumbing.
right.
Yeah.
So this past year, the guy who taught home ec took that approach. Like it was like a classroom with just 16 guys. There's no females, and they learned how to like cook on a grill. They learned how to change a tire. They made simple like a wooden bench. They learned how to use tools. They learned how to make basic like baking stuff from scratch. They sewed their
Baking
own
is a science.
neckties
Uh-huh.
by
How to tie a
hand.
tie.
That's
How to tie a
important.
tie, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like life.
'Cause a lot of people
skills.
don't know how to do stuff like that.
Yeah, and like,
And granted, we have Google, but
but it's funny. Every Friday, he played ultimate frisbee every Friday, and it's like it's something you do at home. It's home ec, and they were like, cool, whatever.
yeah,
But,
because part of being a functioning adult is knowing when you need to calm down and do something you enjoy, so you don't go crazy.
Yeah, no, that was his point basically.
Yeah.
In that video, so it's a good point. It's
Yeah,
just a lot
and
of
they
people-
did basic like we have a business math class that teaches about like balancing a checkbook and sales tax and interest and stuff like that, which is I think more important than finding the volume of a cylinder.
Of an imaginary tube.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
it's-
not to completely knock it because I had to teach that this year.
Yeah,
the
No, I
last
mean,
thing.
well, you can teach it in home ec for baking. That's like a perfect space and relevant information.
Right.
Whereas, like, even in working on a car, I still don't have to know the volume. I don't. I just have to know the liters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The liters of oil I
Yeah.
have to put in the dang thing.
Conversions.
Conversions are important.
Are
I get
important.
that.
Yeah.
And those are all relevant in life situations. It's just where they're teaching it in a class that nobody wants to be in, and it's just numbers with no mental stimulation for anything that's relevant or easy to understand for people in the real world. It's just here's the book. This is how you do it. You're done.
Yeah.
That doesn't. Nobody learns that way. Nobody.
No.
Nobody. Not even.
And that's why we need more video games in the classroom.
yes.
This
Like
Classcraft.
Or
Classcraft.
Minecraft.
They've got an educational. It's like Minecraft.edu. They've got
Yep.
an educational version of Minecraft suited for the classroom, and they came out not too long ago with a version of Minecraft that teaches you to code,
Yep.
and it's really cool.
I just actually downloaded one of the Humble Bundle.
Oh, I wish. We'll go to Minecon.
We're going to start going to cons.
It's a candy. I'll come in and get you candy in a second.
He's talking to his daughter, not
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay if you want to give me candy.
Yeah, I'll take it, but whatever. All right, I say we take a break because we've been going for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
We'll talk to the wives, and if something is going on to where it's going to be longer, maybe we'll jump on here and play some Mario Kart or something.
Yeah, play some games.
Breath of the Wild, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
So, thank you guys for joining.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, guest beard Cote.
It was totally on accident.
It was totally on accident, but it worked out.
It did. But yeah, end of video spiel. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for our new subscribers. We went up a few, past
you.
that 150 mark, which is exciting.
Yeah. Congratulations.
But if you're new, hit subscribe. We do a lot of games. We might play some games here in a little bit. Smash Bro in class, I agree. But if
I don't see the
if you're
relevance
new
of
to the channel, go check out our introductory video to kind of get a better idea of what we're about. And go check out some of our past streams. There's something for everybody. We're all over the place as far as what games we like and what
yeah.
we're into. So thank you guys
suggestions.
for joining. Yeah, always open to suggestions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So drop that down in the comments. Also in the description, we should have a link to our Facebook page and our Instagram. The handles for those are Two Beards Play. Welcome to join us on there. And my Switch friend code is also down there. So we play some Mario Kart and other things. So I'm going to go feed my children candy. And I'll see you guys again
And I'm going to steal from his kids. I'm going to steal the candy.
next time.